Had to think about that one for a second. Cheers! We are back in the utility, well, not in the utility sink, but at the utility sink. We've got buckets to clean, bucket lids to clean, lines to clean. They've been soaking all morning in water, Dawn dish soap, and vinegar. So now it's going to be a smooth cleaning process. So I'm just going to get myself set up. Good morning, Pro Pyro. What is up? Good morning, Habitual Hobbies. Today's another cleaning day. I've been at it since this morning. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm just going to get myself set up. What up, Cavs? Hey, I just went to check the mail, and guess what I got, Cavs? It's like the universe. All signs are pointing to a reset is a great idea because we've got new seeds from Cavs, and we are going to be learning how to grow some fun plants. So thank you so much for that. I'm definitely gonna have to pick your brain because are they gonna need a different lighting schedule? Are they okay in my buckets with the other stuff? Should I keep them separate? We're gonna talk about it in a sec. I'm just gonna get myself set up. Hang tight for 1 second. All right, so today is not going to be the most fun day. We got tedious work to do today, you guys. So I'm going to just give you guys a recap of what we've been working on / what we're going to be doing today. Today's going to be a hybrid between here and the grow tent. I figured let me finish getting all the buckets cleaned so that we can move on and finish up this system. So we'll be done this system. If I continue after the live, if I spend the rest of my day doing it, I will have this bucket system completely clean by the end of the day. And then I think tomorrow the plan will be to start the second bucket system. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna see. My target is to have everything ready to go back into the grow tent by Friday so that this weekend we can sterilize the grow tent, we can wipe everything down and get our next grow started, get everything started so that next Monday we start off with even more of a bang by transplanting our seedlings. What up, Bernie? Good morning. Talking about mail, I just got my special seeds from Cavs, so thank you so much for that. Good morning, Corey. What is up? I'm a little bit tipsy celebrating my birthday. Oh, it's your birthday today, Pro Pyro. Happy birthday. Everyone, give Pro Pyro a big happy birthday wish. Send him some positive vibes. He's one of the OGs on these lives, so I appreciate you. You've been a supporter of my channel since early on, so thank you so much. Wishing you a wonderful birthday. How old are you? How old are you? Just kidding. I won't do that to you. It's okay. But yeah, I will definitely grow the blueberry. Do you care if I do some pollen checking with them? What's pollen checking? Hope you guys have something good to sip on today. So I'm just gonna show you guys behind me. So these are all the buckets. We got them all clean yesterday. I just scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed after the live. So we got them clean for the most part, but there still is a bit of salt buildup. So when I do the wipe down with bleach and all that stuff, that'll get taken care of. So I'm just gonna actually stack these and clear this section off. Yeah, these are gonna need another wash, I think. They're pretty bad. I'm gonna put them down. And then, what's up, Mia? Good morning. Sorry if I missed you. Hope everyone's having a great day so far, you guys. I am getting tired of this reset, but that's okay. It's all good. We got big plans, you guys. Big plans. So hope everyone's having a great day today. The seedlings today, oh my gosh, the seedlings are doing so so well. It's actually getting me really excited for this new grow. So the idea is to have less of everything, but more different varieties. Good morning, Ogo. So good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great day so far. I tried messaging you on Insta yesterday. I'm sorry about the plans of our lives. I actually was supposed to go pick up my beanies. You guys, I gotta vent for a second. It is so frustrating when a company screws up, they don't communicate about their screw up, and then when you follow up to find out where the heck your order is, they're like, oh yeah, sorry, we've got a problem and it's not gonna ship, and we can't tell you what the problem is, we can't tell you when it's gonna ship, we can't allow you to pick it up, and we can't give you a refund. Oh, and you can't talk to a manager. What? Seriously? The world is just based on incompetence these days, so I'm so irritated. But oh no, it was just, you asked me to be on Plants of Our Lives yesterday, and I just I couldn't swing it. I had to drive out yesterday, so I'm so sorry. I got my garlic in the ground yesterday. Woohoo! Over 70 clones. Wow, that is freaking awesome. Holy cow, what do you grow? If you stick around till the end, I'll take you guys back to the grow tent. I grow food. And I've been cleaning the buckets, but again, I think we need to do a second cleaning because we still got some build up here, but that's okay. We'll get it done, you guys. We'll get it done. So that's 20 buckets. We've got another 20 to go. So those will be washed tomorrow, or wait, tomorrow's Wednesday? Yeah. I don't want to cut down the rest of my plants, but it's time. The faster I get things reset, the faster I get my seedlings in, and the faster things take off. So typically we're in the grow tent. For those of you that are watching for the first time, these lives are typically in the grow tent, but today we are in the laundry room because we're cleaning. Lots of cleaning to do. So, all right. So for the most part, they're clean, but we got to get all that buildup off. If I do that every time, then it'll just make for an easier clean. Fight them vampires, LOL. Gypsy grape. All good. We had so many people stop through. You're always welcome to stop. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. I just got an organic herb garden. Nice, Ray. That's pretty cool. I'll have you playing while I'm working in the flowering room. Nice. Thanks so much, Ogo or Andrew. Appreciate you. I grow the others. Sorry. Are those for a watering system? Oh, well, actually, Ray, we just got some seeds for the same thing that you're growing, and we're going to give it a shot. We are going to give it a shot. What's up, MK? Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. What is up, Moonlit? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Today we're cleaning our Dutch bucket systems. We're going to finish off in the grow tent, but we got work to do. So the bucket lids have been soaking for a few hours now. What's up, Grow Shack Kev? Good to see you. So I let these soak in vinegar and Dawn dish soap and water. Here's the reservoir down here soaking as well. So a lot of components to clean, a lot of work to do, but that's okay because we're ready to put in the work. This is what it's all about. For every exciting new thing that's growing, you also got to put in the work. So it is what it is. It's not the most fun, but that's all part of the job, you guys. It's all a part of the job. Yes, everyone wish Pro Pyro a happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful day. All right, so we're gonna actually drain out some of this water and what's up, Ned? Good to see you guys. The cleaning continues today, everybody. I let these soak for a while, so cleaning these should be fairly simple. I'm actually gonna go get my brushes. Just gonna drain this water here. So yeah, these next couple of days, probably not so much fun for you guys, but that's okay. So the center column this morning, I filled it with vinegar and a little bit of water. Normally I've never done that before, but I thought maybe it'll help break down that doesn't sound too good. So yeah, hopefully it'll help everything in the center column break down so that I think I'm actually, I don't know what approach I'm going to take for this, which is why I know I said we were going to do it on today's live, but I think I'm going to have to take the, I know we talked about bringing the buckets outside and hosing them down, and because there's so many moving parts, too tricky, but the center column, I need some kind of like pressure washer, you know? So I think I'm going to bring it outside and hose it down, and then I'll have to sterilize it inside. Because that column, it's like 20 feet long, and it's really difficult to clean. It's like a whole gutter, right? So it's there's a lot of disgusting nutrient buildup that's just sitting there, and it's like caked on. So hopefully the vinegar will help kind of loosen everything off, and then I'll just be able to hose it down and then scrub it properly. I'm prepping my flowering room too, Princess. Nice! Are you starting a new grow, Ogo? DeWalt pressure washer is the best. I got a Vevor pressure washer. Not too weak, but not too strong. Nice. Might not be fun, but I'm just glad it's not time for me to do an entire reset cleaning yet. True. Yeah, it's probably more fun for you guys than it is for me. That's for sure. All right, so we're going to get washing. I'm going to put you guys here, and we're going to chat. So how's everyone doing today? If you want, Lola's psychosis femme testers, but she has confirmed intersexual traits. I don't know what that means, but I'm like a child, you guys. That made me laugh. I don't know why. Make a vinegar and baking soda paste and try to get it in that tube. I mean, the tube is 20 feet long. I'm gonna need so much more vinegar. Run a baling wire through it, attach rags, and clean it like a rifle barrel. I don't have baling wire. Does chicken wire work if I like twist it up? Because that's not a bad idea. I get to stick my head in high voltage enclosures this afternoon. Wish me luck that I don't get blown up. Well, Bernie, if you're not here on tomorrow's live, then we know what happened to you. But yeah, unfortunately the paste is going to be, that tube, you can't get in it. So if any part of that paste gets stuck in there, it's going to be tricky. No pastes in the tube, just liquid. But yeah, it'll be good. We're going to get it cleaned up. I mean, in the past, I just keep running it with water and water and water, and then I just scrub it the best I can. So this is probably going to be the best I've ever cleaned it. I'm just going to get my coffee here. So yeah, the lids shouldn't take too long to clean. Look, I let them soak, and already they're pretty squeaky clean. All right. So, and then the lines, I use a straw cleaner, and I literally go in every line, and it's just, it's a lot of work, you guys. It's a lot of work, but in a good way. It's character building, and you got to work for things in life, you know? Nothing in life is free. So right now I'm just using a sponge. I'm using the soft side because we were talking about that yesterday. Micro scratches, you know, don't want to deal with that. So I am just giving them a good scrub. The inside of the lid is actually easier than cleaning the outside. The outside has a ton of like debris and calcium buildup or salt, or I don't know what you want to call it. Whatever it is, it's not pretty, and I don't like it. So after this is done, we give everything a good wipe down with bleach. And then the system itself is reset. Then once all the systems are reset, we've got to pretty much bleach the grow tent. You can use paracord with a large sponge, pull it through a few times. My wife is gonna be mad when she sees how bad my life insurance is. Oh my gosh. Are you, you said you're an electrical engineer, right, Bernie? That's pretty cool. Yeah, this stuff is just coming right off now that I soaked everything. So last night I had a huge harvest. I harvested a lot of parsley. I made a tabbouleh salad with the tomatoes from the garden. And the tomatoes in the second bucket system, they're still good. Like there's no, like I could see root rot is starting to happen. So it's a good time to reset anyways. But yeah, it just sucks, you know? Like it's always exciting to start a new grow, but when you got to cut your plants down and you know, usually I have to end a grow because I have powdery mildew or thrips or something wrong that's like a big deal. But in this case, it's because things are getting dirty. Well, I mean, root rot is a good reason to reset, but really in this case, I'm sure there are people out there that would continue growing with the kind of roots that I have. Again, I'm not running like a super clean system right now. So, but I bet you there are growers out there that would look at my system and be like, what do you mean? That's fine. I grow in that all the time. And so it's tough because I don't want to let go, you know, but it's time to let go. So we're gonna, I don't know, today I wanted to hop back on a live this afternoon and chop down the rest of the plants and get everything going, but it's so hard, you guys, because technically I can have all the buckets and everything clean by tonight. My goal is to have everything reset by Friday, so I've got a few days. Tomorrow and the next day will be the buckets, and Friday will be the grow tower, and then that's it. Over the weekend, we put everything back together, bleach the tent, and Monday, we start our new grow, baby. I can't wait. We've got a lot of seeds to start too, so I think I might start some of those off of the live only because, I mean, I can't go live all day long. I mean, I can if you guys want me to. What's up, Benjamin? Good to see you. Let me see here. Try the leaf blower and duct tape. It does get you started. Oh, I don't know what you mean by leaf blower and duct tape, but sounds like a good idea. Wait, Bernie, do you hang out in Caribou Heart? I don't know what that is. What don't you do? What's up, Benjamin? There's a lot of stuff I don't do. I don't speak a lot of languages. I clearly don't know how to prevent root rot. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, for the hose. But I do love electrician jokes. Give us the joke, Ned. What is it? You should try UC Roots. It works great for descaling and biofilms. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. I have Flora Clean, but it's such a tiny bottle, and I feel like the system is so big. I'm notorious for overusing products, so in my mind, I need a lot of solution to clean that gutter or center column or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I like that idea with the wire and the sponge. That's gonna really help be able to target the inside of the system. What's up, Fred? Good morning. I cooked up the remaining cherry tomatoes today from frozen from now on. Nice. Yeah, we got frost today. Well, we've had frost for the last little while, but it's been freaking cold, you guys. It's been cold. You do now, TFP, learn the lesson. Yes, definitely learned a lot of lessons this run, you guys, but honestly, I've just been reflecting and looking at old videos, and wow, what a great run. I got cucumbers for the first time, eggplant for the first time. I mean, even though it wasn't pretty, I got watermelon for the first time. Even though they weren't good, I got strawberries for the first time. So now that I can get the actual fruit to grow, it's all about improving the quality of it now, so that we can actually enjoy. So that's exciting. I'm as bummed out as I am. I'm pretty proud of myself, you know? What up, Reef? Good morning. Yes, still scrubbing. Just finishing off the lids, and then there's the center column and the frame, and that's it. What's up, Gord? Good to see you. Got to get to Costco for a freeze dryer. They are cheaper now. What, the Harvest Right ones? Because I know that they had the Harvest Right ones, but it was like $5,000, and then it was like not a lot of money off. So I actually started following them on Instagram, and I'm like, maybe they'll see what I'm doing and they'll hit me up. Anybody have some contacts at Harvest Right? Hook a girl up. I'm just kidding. What do you call a bad electrician? A shock absorber. LOL. It wasn't so much as a joke, but the delivery of it. Maybe it won't be as funny when I tell it, but it was in the middle of a story nonchalantly and through that he isn't an electrician because he isn't gay. I don't know what that means. Oh, like, I mean, I don't know what that, yeah. I'm gonna try to understand it, but they dropped since in Ontario. Really? I'm gonna have to look at that, Gord. Oh, and by the way, Gord Gonzola, if your handle's after Gorgonzola cheese, man, I love Gorgonzola cheese. I love your handle. And if your name is actually Gord Gonzola, then I apologize, but you have a really cool name. Oh man, funny shit. You guys make me laugh. Grow some mushrooms. Calves, I can't even grow food yet. I'm gonna try growing mushrooms. First, let's try the seeds that you gave me. Then we could talk. I gotta give props to women. They are taking over the industry for electricians. Really? Man, I've been trying to find an electrician, and there are no women. But remember I told you guys that I hired an electrician that was just like Frank Gallagher. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. For those of you that watch Shameless, this guy was just like Frank Gallagher from Shameless. I felt like Frank was at my house. Wasted and all. This guy was an electrician, and I was like, okay, he smells like really bad of liquor. Is he like, was he just drinking the night before, and is he okay today? Like, he seemed fine. And then they start getting up on a ladder, and I'm like, oh god, oh god. I was like, oh my god. Anyways, yeah, this guy was fully drunk on the job. Maybe not drunk, but yeah, he had been drinking for sure. So won't be hiring those electricians again, but man, is it ever hard to find a good electrician. Got all my veggie gears turning. I've been thinking of all sorts of ideas lately. Awesome. I like the basics, tomatoes and lettuce. That's what I got, Ray. Tomatoes and lettuce and other stuff. Vivo Suns are totally cool. I got mine this year. Game changer. What did you get that's Vivo Sun? I have Vivo Sun fans, but after like a couple months, they stopped oscillating. So I don't know what happened. Probably me, because did you check your wallet when you left? Yeah, honestly, actually, I had to like check my liquor cabinet to make sure I was okay. Even though I don't really drink, I do have, you know, liquor and stuff in the house, and I had to make sure that he didn't take any. Because I swear, man, this guy was like, can I use your bathroom? And I don't know, he was being all sketchy. So, yeah, I honestly should have checked my wallet. And the better humidifier. So I have a humidifier, a VivoSun humidifier, but it's just so humid in the tent that I definitely don't need it. Seen a few electricians like that myself. Oh no, that's good to hear. I'm about buy replacements for all my tent fans and was gonna go with VivoSun. So when I reset the last time, I actually unscrewed the fans to take them apart to clean the blade. And it could be the way I put the fan back together. Maybe I screwed it up. What do I know, you guys? What do I know? And honestly, Bernie, like my wallet's empty anyways, so there's not much to check in there. I've never received my fans in my kit, so all my stuff looks good except their fan. Ray, are you an indoor or outdoor grower? Gord, the cameras are good. Don't buy SD card. Oh, but buy SD cards for time lapses. Cool. I switched to Spider Farmer. I have Spider Farmer lights in the grow tent. The only reason why I did the VivoSun fans was because they were so much more affordable. And to be honest, I feel like all that stuff is manufactured in the same place anyways. So to me, it's like, who freaking cares where you buy it from? It's all the same crap. It's like the heating pads, the ceiling heating pads. Like there's the AC Infinity ones, the Vevor ones, I don't know, there's a couple of other brands, and they're all the exact same. Like, they're made by the same Intel or whatever. I don't know. They're made by the same manufacturer, and then they just have a different label printed. So, yeah, it's just stupid. All right. Almost done here. Just going to power wash a few so that I can get a move on here. After you're done, can you make me a sandwich? Coming right up, Reminisce. Only if I'm allowed to make myself one too, because your girl's getting hungry. More than halfway done, you guys. More than halfway done. What up, Death Squad? Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday. It's an exciting week in the grow tent because we're not in it. We are resetting the system, and I can't freaking wait, you guys. This is going to be the first, well, I've done a full reset before, but it's going to be the first time I document it all on the live, and you guys see the full process. I think I'm going to harvest my last eggplants tonight, and I think I'm going to make a revised version of eggplant parm. Last week, so for those of you that are new here, I have food growing in the grow tent, and we harvest it, and every so often I do a segment called TFP in the kitchen where I cook with what I've harvested. And so last Saturday, we harvested the Chinese eggplant, or the little finger eggplant, and the Black Beauty eggplant, and we made eggplant parm on the live, and I totally botched that recipe. It was not good. I mean, it wasn't bad, it just wasn't crispy. The eggplant parm itself has to be very, very crispy before you put it in the sauce and bake it. And so I kind of screwed that step up. So I'm going to be doing a redo of that. Maybe not on TFP in the kitchen, but definitely going to be harvesting my eggplant probably tonight, because we got to get all those plants out of the bucket. So today might be one of those days where I hop off the live to go feed my dog, and then I have a whole afternoon live where I'm not really fully engaging with you guys. I'm just going to be working. The main reason is I want to document everything and share everything with you guys. A lot of people don't realize what goes into a reset. You know, a lot of people don't realize just how in depth the cleaning goes when you're starting a new grow. And what's up, Les? Oh my gosh, Les, I thought of you this morning when I checked on my tomato seedlings, and they have like not just cotyledons, they've got like so many true leaves. Wow, they're coming along so nicely. That's also what's giving me the kick in the butt to hurry up and get a move on. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. I missed a lot of fish and chips. That's cute. Impressive on the eggplant selection. I actually have another variety that I haven't started growing yet called snowy eggplant. They're white eggplant. Forgot about Mars and Spider Farmer. Thanks, guys. I'm going to check them out. Missed a lot of chat. What's up, Jason? Good to see you. Cast iron, get a good crisp on them. You can definitely cheat by adding space and torching cheese. Oh my gosh, this sauce. That sounds incredible. And yes, I should have fried them versus baked them. That's where I went wrong, you guys. I baked the eggplant parm, and I should have fried it. So that's what we're gonna do next time. So the plan for the reset is all the 4 vessel buckets, so the 4 site buckets that have 4 3-inch net pots, those are gonna all go along the back wall. Oh, Italian chef here. Nice, Ray. Well, thanks for being here. We're gonna be picking your brain a lot if you continue to hang out, because we do a lot of cooking segments, and I don't know how to cook. Well, I do, but not well. I'm going to power through a couple more. I know I just said that, but I really mean it this time. I'm going to subscribe. Thanks so much, Ray. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're also going to be doing a bunch of different things, like TFP in the kitchen. This next grow is going to be so much better with all our exciting tomato and pepper varieties. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, they soaked for a couple of hours, and now it's just about washing. What's up, Death? I don't know if I already said good morning. Have a great day, Cavs. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And I can't wait to start my new seeds. Yay! I have a 1000 watt Spider Farmer. I love it. Yes, I love mine too. I just wish it were Bluetooth, which I know is silly. I know I get people laughing at me, but it'd just be nice to be able to control it from the outside. What's up, Flip? Good to see you. So on the, oh, by the way, Death, I was wondering if you were able to share your soft pretzel recipe. I'm looking for a recipe, and gluten-free always sounds good, so maybe you can share yours since yours turned out so great. So on the lettuce, do I need all the stuff I'm working with, or could I just use my fabric pots? I'm sure you could use fabric pots. What grow medium do you use? Do you grow in soil, Ray? This is aeroponic growing that I'm doing, or, well, I know a lot of you people don't think it's true aeroponics, but aeroponic, hydroponic, whatever. I'm growing in water, so a little bit different. All right, 5 more lids left to go. We're almost done. Just get the Bluetooth controller. I don't think you, actually, I wonder if you can. I have the Easy Cloner 128 and 16. So yeah, I might hop on a live this afternoon as I continue the process. Just because if I wait every day till noon and just spend 2 hours, I'm never going to get the grow tent reset. This is a big grow tent, you guys. We got our work cut out for us. So I'll probably be back this afternoon as well. That's so weird, Death. Maybe if I make you a mod, that won't happen. I'll make you a mod, and maybe that will... But yeah, you can send the link on Insta and I could post it to the community for sure. Ray, I don't put mine in a grow medium. I actually leave them in the cloning collars. I grow all my stuff in neoprene cloning collars. What's Les saying? So yeah, this grow is going to be very different than any grow I've had. Most grows I have like 10 of one variety and that's all that I'm growing, nothing else. So for example, like tomatoes, I had 12 cherry tomato plants of the same cherry tomato, and it's like, why wouldn't I switch it up? I've got so many different varieties. Why wouldn't you have like 5 tomato plants and all of them be different but more prolific, right? So it's we're leveling up every time we have a new grow, and that's where I'm at right now. So I'm actually really excited. But it's going to be interesting because now I'm going to be doing just peppers in one bucket system. Just peppers, nothing else. There's 80 plant ports in the 4-vessel bucket system, and we're going to fill all of them with peppers. I think I'll have the majority bell peppers, and then I'll have some specialty varieties like the Mocha Swirl, the Lesia pepper, the Marconi Rosso pepper, Habitual. I grow Reaper, Ghost, Habanero, Piri Piri, to name a couple. Les is also the pepper whisperer as well. No worries, Death. Don't go out of your way. I don't want to cause you grief at all, but I appreciate you. I won't be able to be back later. I'll be busy trying to not get shocked. No worries, Bernie. It's more just for whoever's interested in seeing the process. I'm going to share it all. So that's what it's all about. My peppers 3 years ago tanked but came back 2 years after. Wow. Careful, Bernie, as you put a bunch of lightning bolts. It's all good. I just sent you the link to make it easier. Thanks so much, Death. Appreciate you. Bernie, that would definitely put your lights out. If you guys smell bacon, don't worry. It's just me. Oh my God. Where are the cheeseburgers at? I just have one fond memory of myself when I was a kid. Well, it's not fond. It's actually not a good memory at all. But I was a kid and I had a lamp on my desk. And for some reason, man, I was such an idiot. I still am, to be honest with you. But I was such an idiot as a kid. I guess I had taken the bulb out of the lamp and I forgot. And so when I went to go do my homework one day, I went to turn the lamp on and it wasn't turning on. So I stuck my finger like in the socket of the lamp where the bulb would go to check if there was a bulb there while the lamp was on and connected to power, and I shocked myself, and I'll never do that again. Don't stick your hand in a socket. Just don't. What's up, number 2 with fries? Right here. Love it. I don't know if you were watching the whole time or who you are, but great timing, man. Great timing. Sorry, my dog wants to go outside. I don't get on platforms like this, but I'm a fan. You guys rock on the channel. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Ray. Come back tomorrow. We'll be in the grow tent, and it'll be exciting for you to watch, I'm sure. Much more entertaining than in the laundry room. Yeah, for those of you that are new here, I go live every day, 12 p.m. Eastern time, every single day. And whether some days we do some really fun stuff, and some days are really exciting, and other days not so much. But it's the life of an indoor garden. And so the idea is to share it with you guys so that if any of you are interested in doing the same, you know what goes into it. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Okay, the lids are officially done. Now, the line is going to be the annoying part. Each one of these has to get cleaned. Dishes, I'm doing laundry right now. LOL. We are cleaning our aeroponic duck bucket system. And like I said, typically I do this from the grow tent, but today we are in the laundry room cleaning. All right, so I think I'm gonna let this soak for a little bit. And I think I'm gonna finish cleaning the lines after. Still no fun. Well, we're gonna head down to the grow tent in a minute, but yes, it's still no fun. So I feel sorry for you that you're doing laundry. Do you actually, I call it a vacation when I pass out drunk in the backyard. LOL. That's funny. Now you sound like that Frank Gallagher electrician that I had. Add some vinegar. Vinegar. All right. We are going to head down to the grow tent now. There's like a lot of nitty gritty things I need to do, but I'll do it off of the live. But we'll head down to the grow tent and I'll show you guys. Actually, before we do that, let me, actually, I'll just leave these in here for now. But yeah, there's like, I'll show you guys here. What's up, Salome? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, I'm gonna take you guys down to the grow tent. I hadn't in 20 years, took one last January and still never used my 5 weeks. Wow, 5 weeks vacation must be nice. HR won't let Bernie take a vacation, LOL. A new movie version of Weekend at Bernie. That's funny. Anyways, so let's go down to the grow tent. I'll show you guys where we're at with cleaning the center column. I'm just gonna shut the camera off for a sec because you guys don't need to see the messy basement. Right now it's just covered in aeroponic equipment all over the place because we're in the cleaning process. I'm gonna have to change my Wi-Fi as well, so hang on a second here. I know you guys can't see. 1 second. We're heading into the grow tent. Hang on. Da, 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 da. Okay, so the buckets are empty. Everything's looking wilted. I gotta fill them. But I'll show you guys where I am at. Hopefully there's no lagging. Yeah, don't want to show my messy housekeeping skills, pretty much. All right, let me turn off the exhaust a little bit. Okay, or not the exhaust, the fan. Okay, hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna go get some water to fill up the bucket. Hang on, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. What's up, everybody? I'm back. All right. It's the fan song. Now I feel like I have to make a movie where I'm just blacked out, hammered drunk. Yeah, that would be hilarious. You guys, my humidity is like 30% in here. I've never had it so low. Let me just fill the buckets, or the bucket. I know we're getting rid of these plants, but Alright, so I didn't realize, does anyone know why she's adding water? Yes, because those plants are still going to stay in the bucket for another 2 days. I just want the tomatoes to finish ripening, and I feel like if I don't add water and just let it die, it's not all going to finish off properly. So, yes, I know it's counterintuitive because all the plants are going to be gone, but less sing for us, lol. So yeah, the seedlings are doing well. I'll show you guys. We've got our baby seedlings here. Tomato seedlings. Everything's coming along nicely. I got to get that light on. I got to get it on a timer, but I think I'm going to get the seedlings out of the grow tent for now, just while everything else is being reset. And then this is the column that I'm trying to deal with right now. So it's going to be, brushes off ukulele. So yeah, right now it's filled with vinegar. And a bit of water, and I have to figure out a way to dump it. So I think I'm actually going to bring this whole column outside, hose it down, get it as clean as I can outside, and then I'll have to bring it back in and maybe do that sponge and wire trick. We'll see, because I'll show you guys, I'll give you guys a bit of a closer look here, but inside it's pretty nasty in there. There's it's hard to see, but there is quite a bit of debris, right? So I got to get all that cleaned out, and then we got to get this frame cleaned, and I actually think I'm gonna take down the trellis. I don't know. It was so much work to put up, but I might take it down and just redo another trellis, or at least redo like this part, just cut all this off. So yeah, because what's the point of resetting if I'm not using a clean trellis, right? So in the last few grows, I actually just spray down the trellis with my bleach water bottle, where I'm like spraying everything down and wiping everything down. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how to tackle that. But so I took out the why is this crooked? Did it detach? Oh yeah, it came undone. Damn. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I used alien tape here to hold this column down, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to try to get that detached. Shit. So yeah, I might have to just leave this here and kind of tilt it to get the water out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I have a heat gun. Maybe if I use like a heat gun, I'll be able to unstick this. The reason why I used the alien tape was just to secure it on. Blowtorch incoming. Yeah, no, I used the alien tape to secure it because it was kind of moving around. Oh man. Now I remember why I didn't take the column out last time. Strange system. Yeah, so the buckets have like a hole or a drain, and when they reach like half an inch of water, then they drain into this column, and then that column has a return pipe that goes into the res. I've just flipped it upwards. Duct tape works wonders, but so does alien tape. So I don't know, maybe just a little X-Acto knife or something, I can get this off. Or like I said, a heat gun. I'll be able to detach that, no problem. So yeah, I accidentally let my my stuff wilt. So we're gonna harvest the rest of the tomatoes, and this is the last of the tomato wall, you guys. But this is only 2 plants. They did really, really well. And then we have some eggplants to harvest. Our Black Beauty back there. And so once you get it down, it'll stay cleaner a lot longer. Yeah, and I'm also not implementing all the things I should be. There's so much I should be doing differently. So yeah, we'll see. Like if this soaks for several hours, hopefully I'll be able to That's funny. The only issue with alien tape is it keeps trying to probe me when I use it. Man, you guys are funny. So yeah, I have no idea how I'm gonna unstick this, or at least clean it. The ideal way would be to unstick this, bring this whole, like empty it obviously, bring it outside, and hose it off the best I can, and then bring it back inside to just give it a good scrubbing in and out. Trying to get that visual gone. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. Hair dryer to loosen it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'll just turn my lights up so it gets hot in here. Yeah, I mean, damn it. Why would I use alien tape? Like, sometimes I'm an idiot. I even put it on this side here. Like, wow, what an idiot. Now I'm not going to be able to get it off. Ay, ay, ay. And then, yeah, so that's what I was doing this morning, was getting all the, does it leak? No, the column doesn't leak unless, so this separates in half. I've sealed it with silicone, but the silicone came undone because I must have just been yanking it around. I don't know. That's what she said. And yeah, so I'm not quite sure if this was my doing or if this happened the last grow. But yeah, every time I start a new grow, I typically cut this so that I can separate the column and wash it in 2 parts. And then I just reseal it with silicone again. At least it wasn't Tiny Tom doing the probing. LOL. Is that column metal? No. Feels like plastic. Or not plastic, but I don't know. It feels like a very hard, brittle plastic. But I don't think it's metal or aluminum or anything like that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. I got to figure out how to PVC, probably. I don't know, it doesn't feel quite like PVC. I can't really tell what it is, but I think it's obviously plastic. So yeah, we're going to just get this vinyl, possibly. But yeah, it's definitely plastic. So cleaning the outside is no big deal. It's really the inside. So I don't know if you guys can see all that crap. But anyways, I'm going to have to get a blow dryer down here and start to... All right, so... I'm going to go get the... this is so annoying because I don't know how I'm going to drain it. What if... Oh no. I was going to say, what if I stick the pump inside, but it won't fit? This is the kind of thing I've got to do off the live. So yeah, typically what I would do is put a tote at the end and literally lift the frame here to angle it on a diagonal so that all the water pours out, and then take it outside. Unstick it, then take it outside. I make NFT out of vinyl fence posts for lettuce and strawberries. See, Hash, when you said that last time, I was like, heck, forget about the buckets. I should just start growing it in here. Directly in the center column. Tilt it to one side and use the pump. I can't use the pump. It won't fit inside. And I can tilt it, but I can only tilt it to a certain point because this is attached to the trellis, which is also attached to the frame. So do I have a shop vac? A mini one right here. It's not very powerful though. And what's up, Super Bob? Good to see you. Drain it into a bucket. Yes, that's the goal. I'm gonna go get a bucket right now. The thing is, I can only drain it so much. This doesn't lift past a certain point, and so that's my challenge that I face every single time I have to clean this system. Imagine the roots in there. Yeah, so I think I got all the roots out. I think I was able to drain everything. But yeah, we're gonna go get a bucket. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. You need a drain plug underneath. I thought it drained directly into your reservoir. It does, but because it's sitting horizontally, there's still that little bit that gets stuck and bottlenecked in there. I left to get food, came back, and bam, teleported to the grow tent. Bam! This type of system is supposed to drain directly into your reservoir, creating oxygen when the water splashes. Yup, all that junk goes back into the res and then gets stuck in the pump filter. Does the top of the channel pop off? No, that would be wonderful if it did. Super. I'm just gonna call you SpongeBob. I'm sorry, Super Bob. Yeah, welcome back to the TFP Matrix. All right, so I've got a tote here. Oh my God, you guys. This system has gotten so disgusting. What's up, Stangman? I know you came in earlier. I don't know if I said hi. Sometimes I see you guys and inside I'm like, hi. And then I forget to actually say it out loud. So I'm sorry. Okay, so we're down here now. When you set it back up, use shims to create water flow. Where? Like under the center column, you mean, to prop it up? All right, so here the water's draining back now. It's just draining very slowly. Very disgusting water. And I have a compressor, Mia Lifestyle. I got all the tools I need here. I have a compressor, but a compressor isn't going to help me in this situation, unfortunately. Shims are a good idea. So it's on a slant, but then the buckets won't, the water isn't standing because the water from the buckets is constantly draining. And so it's overflowing, and then the overflow allows it to drain back into the reservoir. But that's the problem, is that if I put it on an angle, the buckets won't sit properly, the drain won't align. So I'm actually going to try going over here and kind of tilting it up. Oh, well, that didn't work out. You guys just see that? What an idiot. What an idiot. Look at those roots. Yum. Well, never a dull moment with TFP, you guys. This is what happens. Thank God I had a towel under there. So I'm going to get this over here. This dumped in here. Woo. Use shims under the legs. Well, the legs are on wheels, so I don't know if that'll work. They have brakes, but... All right. So, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Nope, again, did it again. What an idiot. All right. Well, that took care of a lot of the water. Oh my God. Shot back on hole. Okay, so a water pump is not going to fit in the holes. This is a whole week job. Wish you had help. Blooming Rose is character building. Good afternoon. Shop back on hole if need be. Use a smaller pipe. Well, now the water is draining after tilting it, so so that's good. But I gotta clean up this mess now, which, to be honest, like whatever, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, my shop vac for what? It's not a wet vac, so it's not gonna suck up any moisture. The water pump would be ideal. I don't even have a siphon that will fit in there, so there's still quite a bit of water in there. I think my best bet is to, that was the plant gods, what? That was the plant gods. Explain to her what I'm trying to explain. Princess needs a stand-in for the stunts. Yeah, they gave her a dead root. Erica, she has a website, you can get them. Yes, the website's broken right now, so I apologize, but we're working on fixing it. Get a hose and siphon it out manually. So the siphon, the tip of the siphon doesn't fit through these holes, you guys. That's the problem. So I hear everything you guys are saying, but I've already thought of those things, and unfortunately, it doesn't work. I can't fit the pump inside the hole. I can't fit a siphon inside the hole. This is like a 1-inch cutout, and so it's the siphon is like 2 inches, so I can't fit it in there. This is something I'll do off the live. I'm gonna get my heat gun. I'm going to get it unadhered from the frame, and I'm going to tilt it and get all the water out the best I can. I can take this out, but I don't know if it'll spill everywhere. Let's see. No, it's spilling out the other side. See, the last time I did this, I just left it on the frame and I kept filling it with water until everything drained out, and then I just kind of let it sit with a solution. But this time I really want to get it cleaned properly, so I have to remove it. Is it heavy? It's not heavy, it's just stuck to the frame. A piece of air compressor hose is small enough for the hole. But what the air compressor isn't going to, no, that's not true, MK. I do want to do things the easy way. It's just with the compressor, it's a huge compressor and it's extremely heavy, and just to get it down the stairs is going to be more complicated than me just using a heat gun to remove it from the frame. Either way, it has to get, so I don't own a wet vac, Super Bob, but I'll have to definitely, no, I know you guys are kidding. I'm just trying to, yeah, unfortunately I can't use, I put some Sims under the frame water and flows downhill. So I can't put shims right now, you guys, because it's adhered to the frame. So that's the first step, is I got to get it undone from the frame, or unadhered from the frame, and then I'll be able to tilt it up. So that's what I'm going to do. I just have to get a heat gun, which I have, but I should invest in a wet vac. Compressor, I don't know. Compressor hose to siphon. No, the compressor is like a huge freaking tank, you guys. It's a big compressor. I'm not bringing that in the tent. That's a lot of work. Put shims on the floor. Hash, this is on wheels, right? So it'll just roll right off the shims. Also, it's very long, and like I said, because, okay, so the frame is, I feel like it's hard for you guys to understand because you're not physically here. The trellis is zip tied to the tent, as well as the frame of the system. So the system is like stuck right now. I have to undo everything in order to be able to tilt this up properly. This doesn't tilt up properly because it's all attached. Everything is attached. Did you guys not just see what happened? Just raise the whole frame a bit, let the water run downhill. Okay, so that's what I just did. And I don't know if you guys saw the angle, but everything went all over the floor. So I did angle it a tad, but unfortunately that doesn't work because it's too full. It spills out the holes. So I already know what I'm gonna do to fix it. I'm just trying to talk you guys through what I'm gonna be doing. Wheels don't roll on cardboard. I know you have cardboard. Yes, I have a lot of cardboard. I also have wooden shims. I can bring some shims down here and do that. But again, it's going to defeat the purpose. I just tilted it and water is like spilling out these holes because it's too full, right? So I'm gonna try again, just slowly and see. I don't know if it's spilling out, but all right. I think I got some water out, but there's still more. What the F? How much water is in this? Do you have a main drain in the tent? No, I do not. And even with a drain, it doesn't matter. There's nowhere, like, I can't lift it right now. Buy a Danish bottom for it. What is that? Could the end cap possibly snap off? No, it's like, I don't know if it's like, it's not welded because it's vinyl or plastic, but it's stuck on there. So it's not a big deal, you guys. All I need to, if I didn't have the alien tape on here, this typically just rests. So it's really not that difficult. Usually it's very easy. The problem she's dealing with is why she has root rot. That water should always be flowing. What's up, Dragon Grows? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I think I'm becoming a hash clone, LOL. No, I understand what you guys are saying. Like, you just, there's a lot of ways to fix this issue, but I think what you guys don't realize is because I've really adhered this to the frame. Normally it just rests on the frame. It's not stuck to it at all. You can just tilt it up, very, very easy to drain. But I'm an idiot and I alien taped it to the frame. So now getting it off the frame is the reason why I'm having this challenge right now. So that's why I need to get off the live, get my heat gun, loosen it from the glue. Why did I tape it? I taped it because it was moving and I wanted it to stay put so that the buckets stay put. Get your heat gun. Yes, I'm gonna get the heat gun. Call the aliens to take it off. Yes. So yeah, Renee, I don't grow with rock wool. I'm not a fan of rock wool, so sorry guys, I'm being super stubborn right now. I don't want any rock wool. I don't want any of your ideas. I'm just kidding. We got most of the water out, but let me try again. All right, so all the water is empty from this side. But now I just ruined, so I'm gonna have to redo the trellis anyways. You're not an idiot, you're learning as we go. Yeah, I mean, I beg to differ sometimes. Why isn't it draining on its own? I'm also not a rock wool fan, but my clones do fine on a small cube. Why isn't it draining on its own? Great question, Hash. Because there's not enough water. So I could just add more water to push out all the crap. That's what I've been doing this whole time when I clean it. But again, like I said, this system is not designed for the center column to be adhered to the frame. It's just supposed to rest on the frame. And so because I adhered it, this is why I'm presented with this challenge. Normally, you just pick up this column and drain it. It's very simple, but I complicated it by gluing it down. And so now I have to unglue it so that I don't have this problem. It's not rocket science, it's just We're dealing with me here, and I do things backwards. Whoop. Shit. Fuck. How the heck did that happen? Okay, well, this is something I should do off the live. All right. So, I don't like people putting themselves down. Problems are meant for solving. Very, very true. You have to make it drain or the system will never run properly. Get blow dryer, remove tape, then drain. That's the plan, MK. That's what I've been saying the whole time. But I guess everyone wants to give their suggestions, which I appreciate because maybe there's a better way to do it. I'm stuck on Band-Aid. Yes, a sticky situation. Now I have that song stuck in my head. I am stuck on the Band-Aid and the Band-Aid stuck on me. It has to come from Together, no big deal. Is there a song about metal snapping? I'm thinking Finley fell in love with an alien. Yes, I'm gonna get to it. I'm just not gonna do it on the live, you guys, because I gotta go searching for it, and that means you guys would just have to sit here while I go turkey baste the water out. That's not gonna clean the system, but it could work. That is a solution to some degree. No, like I said, you guys, I mean, the water's drained now. The water is drained. It's about getting it detached. It's just during the process a wheel popped off. But there it is. Like, the water is officially drained. All right. Maybe a blow dryer will be enough, but I think a heat gun is the most quick and efficient way to get this off. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this off. I'm gonna take it outside, hose it down the best I can, and then I guess I'll start. Yeah, I'll be there till Christmas with a turkey baster. Yeah, so the thing is, if I tilt this system, when you put it back together, it has to drain better than it's draining now. Well, typically it's always draining because once the water level of the individual black buckets reaches a certain level, it drains. So it's constantly draining. Every time the watering cycle turns on, the center column drains all the time. It's always draining. If I angle the entire frame, then the buckets aren't going to rest in it. The drain hole on the bucket isn't going to align properly and rest straight on the system. So each bucket here rests on that center column. It needs that center column to be level so that the buckets can rest properly. They don't get clipped in. There's nothing that sticks them in or makes them stable. It's just gravity. So if I angle the system, then I risk having the buckets shift, and then it won't be aligned with the drain hole, and then I'm going to have a lot of problems. So I hear what you're saying, but I'm not sure if tilting the entire frame is the best way to achieve that. Rather than unglue it, can't you take it apart from cross members, then try taking it apart? So the only part where it connects is here, and it's with silicone, and the part that's siliconed is glued down, so I can't separate it. Like, both sides are glued down, but that's okay. We'll get the glue off. Do you have to physically clean the inside of the middle area? So normally I don't, but I have to. This is disgusting inside, and I have no choice. Like I have to get this as clean as possible. So what I used to do is fill it with liquid and just continuously let it drain and drain and drain until there was nothing left. So it's called Bato buckets, Ned. B-A-T-O. When the system is running, the water flows, but when it's off, there's standing water on the end of the channel. Can you install a drain on the bottom, not center of the end cap? I could potentially add a drain on the bottom. I just don't have the tools to do that right now. And so yeah, in the future, that's something I should definitely consider. Would make for a much easier cleanup for sure. If you want to add an air stone inside of it, but I can't. There's nowhere for the air stone to sit inside when these holes are made for the buckets. I feel like I've shown you guys these buckets in depth, so it's not about asking for the help, MK. It's about I've got a week to get my new seedlings in and start this new grow, and that's going to be a bit of an undertaking because I have to procure some kind of plug or something to ensure that all this water that this is going to hold, that whatever plug or seal is going to stay put. And I'm just you guys know how I am. It's going to take me a little bit of time to figure out how to achieve that, and because I'm in a rush to start my new grow, maybe now's not the best time. So yeah, I think that as long as the system is on, the water is flowing. The manufacturer that I worked with to have this system created, this system already exists. They have a full-fledged warehouse or grow op with tons of these buckets, and they use this to grow lettuce. It's a full-on business, and they don't have any problems. So it's something that I'm doing. So nobody has an air stone in theirs or other like shims or whatever to tilt it, because when the system is operating, the water's constantly flowing. So better off buying from a local farmer if you can. I don't buy anything from Walmart. I refuse to support that store. I hear you, Les. Hope you get it sorted soon. See you again. Have a wonderful day, Dragon Bros. Appreciate you. So I could in the future, MK, for sure. I could. It's called a 1/4 inch drill bit. Well, I don't have that, Hash. So I'm gonna leave the system the way it is. I'm going to remove the center column. I'm going to clean it, and I'm going to see if there is a way that, like Hash suggested, maybe if I can tilt it up just a little bit, without affecting the positioning of the buckets. It's a very finicky system. You walk by one bucket, if it shifts even like 1/2 inch, your drain hole is not aligned anymore, and now you have water spilling everywhere. And so having the frame on an angle could cause that problem. And so I'm just trying to mitigate that overall. So it's also because I lack the knowledge and experience that I'm sure there's a lot easier ways to do things, but I'm just doing the best I can, you guys. You know, I've reset this system several times. Maybe I haven't done it properly, but I've reset this bucket system many times. I don't have an issue running the system. Hash, I do understand that it's causing stagnant water. Just because I can't figure out a solution for it in this moment doesn't mean I don't understand that. It would only have to be shimmed a fraction of an inch. Right. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm just trying to mimic it after what, you know, manufacturers would do, and why don't they have an issue? Why don't they use shims for theirs? Why does their lettuce and their crops look perfect in the system when they don't use anything? The system is the way it is. Bateau buckets aren't new. They've been around for a long time. So I really, there's got to be a way to figure it out. Also, you know, if things are running, if the pumps are running and things are being watered every few seconds, the water is constantly flowing. So give some time to think about this. Thanks, Stangman, appreciate it. There should be a film of water, but it seems like there's more like ½ inch. What's up, DWC Grower? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. So yeah, guys, I'm going to work on this afternoon. I'm going to look for my heat gun and try to take this off the frame so that I can hose it down, maybe get my pressure washer out. And as for adding a drain hole, that would be the best way to do it. But still, because this is vertical or horizontal and it's level, even with a drain hole, it still needs a little bit of an angle to properly drain, right? So anyways, I'm not much of an engineer, you guys. But I'm going to, I'll figure it out. My goal is to get it cleaned the best I can so that when I start my new grow, I don't have this problem. But I wonder, did I glue the second system down? I did. What an idiot. What an idiot. I know you'll be fine. I'm going to smoke a bowl for your success. Super Bob, I think I need one too. You should definitely research this. Hash, I know you are right. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just, like I said, because I don't possess the knowledge on the different tools that are available to me, I need a bit of time to figure this out. But it doesn't mean I don't understand what you're saying, and it doesn't mean that I don't think you're right. It just means that I need some time to figure out how I'm going to achieve that. And also, the root rot is for many other reasons than this. Like I said, the water is always draining. Like, the water in this pipe is always returning to the reservoir. It's only if I don't keep the water level high enough that the water remains stagnant in the center column. So I get that the idea is to keep it flowing and moving all the time so it's not oxygenated. At least you have the time to figure stuff out since you're doing a reset. Yes, well, not really. We got only a couple of days before everything goes back in the system. So not a lot of time. And to be honest, like, in terms of my capabilities and what I have available to me to fix this issue, I think there are other reasons why I have root rot. And I think that if I fix my other issues, I won't see so much of a problem here. At least you have time to figure it out. Hold on, is this your floor level? No, this is a basement. I've got this grandpa tendencies going crazy. Make me want to say, I'll be there in 20 minutes. I'll fix it for you. Super Bob, come on over. Had to talk with my boss. He complimented me for how hard I was working. Me just chatting on TFP's live. LOL, you guys are hilarious. That's so funny. What if the floor is the whole issue? Honestly, the floor is slanted, so if anything, the floor should be working to my favor or to my benefit. I've put something similar to a marble on the floor and it rolls this direction. So it's because the basement, right? It kind of like slants to where the drain is. So there's a drain just outside here. So the floor is kind of slanted. But yeah, the only problem is because I glued this down to the frame. That's the only problem. I don't have this problem usually. It's because I modified it myself. I glued it down and I shouldn't have done that. Or I could have, but now I just got to unglue it to drain. So now that it's drained, I got to get it off to clean it. I wonder if I can just... now that it's wet, we can just rip off this alien tape. Oh, got one off. Woohoo! I'm not worried about the problem of getting the water out. I'm trying to save your plants from root rot again. No, I hear what you were saying, Ash. I hear what you're saying is if there's stagnant water in the column, it's going to create an issue. Got it. I swear I hear my daughter. All right, let's try this. All right, all it took was a little bit of water and vinegar, because there was vinegar in there. Okay, got it off. All right, so now that we got it off and now that it's empty, if you keep up the good work, I might get a raise this year. Then we can have a weekend at Bernie's party, LOL. So yeah, I do have like little wooden shims that are like a couple, well, not a couple inches, they're like a quarter of an inch. So yeah, I could just put them under the wheels and put the brakes on, and that'll help with gravity, will help the water flow. So I'm gonna actually cut off the silicone here. Time is it? 1:34. All right. What up, Dottie? Yes, tent reset. All right. So there it is. So now I'm gonna bring this outside and hose that down. But yeah, it's pretty gross inside. I'll show you guys. And sorry you guys if I'm sounding like stubborn or whatever. I get frustrated easily. So here's the end with the cap on. This is the end that gets closed off with the cap. And then here is the inside, the center of the column. So obviously the top is pretty clean, but the inside is gross. And yeah, that's the center here where it connects. But now it's completely empty, and there it is. So now we're gonna take this frame out, clean it, and get the floors clean, get all that. I'm actually probably gonna take off this trellis and just redo everything. What's up, Big Nug? Good to see you. Yes, we are resetting the tent, Dottie. It is cool to see. I wanted to show you guys the whole journey. Again, I have done this only a couple times. This time I'm really trying to do it properly. But it is quite a bit of work, and where it's one piece square PVC. Was that a question or a statement? Are we talking about this part, the end? Anyways, so yeah, this is the center column. We're gonna get this washed, and then like I said, or like Hash said, maybe adding something under here just to angle the system up so that the water flows down, because right now, like, this is level, right? So a lot of the water, unless the misters are on, the water in this center column is stagnant. So I can't believe it's one piece. It's two pieces that separate in half. So there it is. It's 20 feet long, and 20 feet long or 10 feet long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 feet long. So yeah, that's the bucket system, you guys. But yeah, it's good to know about the stagnant water in the column. To be honest, because I've never really properly drained it. Like the first time, I just grabbed the column, dumped it outside, hosed it down the best I could, and then whoop, and then just left it like that. But obviously, you know, I wasn't cleaning it properly. So now I want to do things properly. Yeah, so it's it's a bit of an undertaking, but we'll get there, you guys. So yeah, I apologize if I come off as stubborn or short. Sometimes I get so overwhelmed, and when I try to figure something out, and then I have so much advice or so many people giving me advice, I get like overstimulated, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure it out, leave me alone. But a lot of it is complicated because the trellis is attached to the tent as well as the frame of the bucket system. And so it makes moving things around very tricky without messing everything up. But I also think it's just time to maybe rethink the way I do the trellis as well and take this trellis down. So we've got our work cut out for us. So over the course of the afternoon, I'm going, don't get short with me, Frodo. No, but honestly, I thank you guys so much for the advice. And I know you guys are just joking around and stuff. Sometimes I just get frustrated because I'm doing the best I can, you guys, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed. A reset is no joke. It's a lot of work. So, you know, you guys try resetting. It's a lot. Anyways, so I'm not complaining. I'm just joking. But at least you guys got some entertainment. We had water splashing everywhere. We made quite the mess. Hopefully I have some coffee left, which I do. Don't yell at us, kids. Oh, hang on. Let me fix my Wi-Fi here. Honestly, yeah, Super Bub, give me that. I need it. No, honestly, you guys are so wonderful, and sometimes I'm just extremely stubborn, and I could be a little bitchy sometimes. So I'm so sorry. I know you guys are trying to help. And Big Nug, hopefully it's okay now. I just switched over my Wi-Fi. Thank you so much, Bernie. I really appreciate that. And what's up, Homegrow 420? Good to see you. So yeah, the bucket system is officially gone. I'm gonna wash this center column, and there is a possibility I may hop back on a live this afternoon because I think, I don't know, man, I'm so torn. As much as I want things to move along fast, I also don't want to cut down these plants. So I'm having an internal conflict right now because I'm like, this afternoon, I'm gonna cut all those plants out, and we're going to continue to wash. You can take the cap off so the water flows directly out into the reservoir. This cap here, is this what you're talking about, Hash? This end? It doesn't, I mean, I don't know how they got it on. I think it's like glued on. I've tried to take it off before, and I can't get it off. So I don't know. But in the future, if I could redo this or rethink this whole thing, I would actually procure a second cap, put it on this end, split this frame into two, and have two separate systems that are 5 feet long versus one that's 10 feet long, because it's too much. It's makes it difficult for things to flow properly, at least for me. So yeah, I wish I could take this cap off, maybe with like a knife to cut out that glue or whatever, or maybe with a heat gun. But yeah, it's like, to do that every time after a reset, you know, it's a pain. So yeah, gonna take this outside, gonna hose it down, and what do you guys think? Should I hop on a live later and chop down the rest of the plants and like really get a move on with this? Somebody tell me yes so that I don't feel so bad. I need some encouragement. And then at the end of the week, we're gonna have to love glue and tape, don't ya? MK, that's all that's within my capabilities right now. I actually should call it tape abilities instead of capabilities. So yeah, I think we'll take apart the second bucket system later on this afternoon. It's just going to help move this reset along quickly. Bernie, be safe, okay? Be safe. You know what, Super Bob? As you guys get to know me, you'll learn I'm always stressed, man. I'm a woman. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I find, you know, it depends on who you are, but I'm not somebody that handles stress very well. I get all upset. So I don't know if that's a female thing, but I can make jokes about it, okay? I know some people get really offended when I say like women, am I right? But it's true, okay? So I'm not trying to offend any of you out there. I mean, I don't offend myself either. I just think it's funny. Anyways, so yeah. Let's do that. This afternoon, we're going to take out those plants, and we are going to take apart the second bucket system. I don't stress. What happens, happens. MK, I love that attitude. I need to be more like you. I get very stressed. Everything is the end of the world to me. I get very overwhelmed. Yeah, Bernie, I feel you. That's what the edibles are for. I get extremely overwhelmed and I can't take on a lot at once. Like this is like maximum right now, this whole tent reset, because I didn't even anticipate on resetting. I was just going to reset the one system and move on with that's what bongs are for, exactly. I was just going to do reset. I was going to reset the one system and then just continue to grow the plants that are in the second bucket system. But, you know, my cucumber looks like it's got some kind of either blight or mildew or something. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just get rid of everything. Let's switch to synthetic nutrients. Let's kind of change the way we do things in here. We're also going to switch the lighting schedules so that it lights on at night. So there's a lot of things that need to change in this grow tent. We got to get better airflow in here. So it just makes sense to reset everything, but it wasn't really planned. I didn't anticipate doing an entire tent reset up until just a couple days ago. I was in the process of resetting the first bucket system, and I decided, okay, should I do the second one too? Just because why not have everything at the same growth stage? You know, optimize everything. I can keep the lights low then, and I don't have to stress about, you know, having one canopy up here and the others are seedlings. And yeah, it's going to be so worth it. Yes, Dottie. And so the reason for, to be honest, like, I don't want to do this on a live in the sense that, like, I do everything backwards. I'm clumsy. look at what just happened with this thing. At least if I'm alone, nobody's watching, and I don't feel like a total idiot. And then when I get frustrated, I'm not like getting snippy with anybody except myself, you know. But the reason for doing it on the live is some people want to see the process. Some people want to see how I do things, and I want to be transparent. It's all about sharing with you guys. And so thank you guys for hanging out with me and for putting up with me, because I can be crazy, I know. But it's all good. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the advice, all the suggestions. You guys are extremely helpful. If I don't take some of your suggestions, it's because unfortunately it's not within my capabilities. But I will get a drain put in to these pipes. I think that's a great idea. If you change your reservoir once a week, add fresh water in between, it won't be so bad next time you reset. Yes, I definitely agree with that. And also just, you know, changing all these things, making all these changes so that I don't have root rot. When I dumped out the water from the res this morning, it was all debris from root rot. Never have proof of your mistakes. That way it never happened. But I'll make the mistakes so that other people don't have to. I don't make mistakes. I change my design. But how do you know you need to change your design without making the mistake first, Hash? I'm pretty good in doing things backwards, but I'm left-handed. LOL. That's funny. Yeah, you guys, that's just the way I am. You know, like I said, sometimes I lack the resources and the experience to do things properly or efficiently, or like how other people would do it, but I do the best I can with what I've got, and every day we're getting a little better. Like, look at that. Within 15 minutes about bitching about the alien tape, all of a sudden I was able to get it off. So maybe all I need to do is complain a little bit more, and then things will just work out in my favor. Yes, Bernie. I'm the same way. Honestly, when I do something right, I'm like, holy shit, did you guys just see that? So, yeah, we got a long ways to go, you guys. Just like the plants, I'm growing, but it's all good. And you guys get to watch it all. So, well, I say that as I almost knock over and destroy my tower lights. So yeah, and it's not over. After this bucket system, we still got to reset the grow towers. So our work is cut out for us. By the end of this week, the tent will be ready for the next grow. So I'm going to go feed my dog. I'm going to go, yes, a group hug. That's what I need. You guys are the best. Give you guys a big hug. No, honestly, I'm sorry for being so stubborn with you guys. You guys are so helpful and so wonderful, and, you know. And Kay, get your hands out of my back pocket, LOL. You guys are so funny. Yes, digital hugs. And everyone, give ProPyro some extra love and shout out today because it is his birthday. So happy birthday, ProPyro. You share a birthday with one of my best friends. It's her birthday too today. So shout out to my friend. Happy birthday to you too. Anyways, I'm looking for loose change. Found nothing but funny fuzz. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Anyways, guys, so come find me if you want. I'm going to be back on within the hour to continue the cleanup. This is the worst part of hydroponics. It really freaking is. But it's character building, and it's going to help hold myself accountable to keep my system clean and run a better, just have a better run overall. This was my third run, so now we're gonna be on to our fourth run ever. So every time we learn a little bit more, we improve a little bit more, we make some new mistakes, and whatever, man. As long as we have fun with it, that's all I care about. I wanna have fun, I wanna eat some good produce, and I just wanna connect with the community. So on that note, thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate you for hanging out. What's up, Euro? Happy Tuesday. Honestly, I really, really appreciate you guys. This community means so much to me, which is why I'm comfortable, or forcing myself to be comfortable showing this part of it. So it's all for you guys. I'll provide all the entertainment and the clumsiness, but thank you so much for hanging out. And if you guys are interested, come find me in an hour. I will be back. I will be cleaning these plants out of the system, and tomorrow we wash more buckets. So come hang out. It's going to be, I won't really be engaging with the chat. I'll be working, but if you want to watch, then come hang. Anyways, everybody, on that note, have a wonderful Tuesday. I appreciate you all. You guys are awesome. And don't forget to smash that like button on your way out. And one last time, happy birthday, Pro Pyro. Thank you so much for your support. You're a wonderful member of the community, and hope you have a great birthday. Sending you lots of positive vibes. Sending all of you lots of positive vibes. What's up, Hillbilly Herb? Everyone have an awesome day. Peace, everybody. Come find me in an hour, or like half an hour. I'm gonna go feed my dog, and I'll be back. Peace.